was in the what was it? The 4 o'clock class?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see Robert's abs now.
I know.
Really,
like they're popping.
Popping. Yeah. Like last week, it was just the first 2 up here.
Mm-hmm.
But now
he's got 4.
Yeah, you can see the bottom ones are coming in.
It's pretty cool. Oops. But at least we have audio. We have audio today. Welcome to the Weekly Thruster. Sorry about that. We didn't. I didn't realize I hit the button. Chad is back. Yay! Hey, Chad. How are you doing, Chad? He has the stingray paralyzed his foot all the way up to now his face. So, Chad, you're not going to say much today, but that's okay. We really wanted to bring him back.
Whispering in his ear.
We've had a lot of requests. All right. Thanks for coming by, Chad, making the time to be here. It's really, really important. Yeah, Gooch couldn't make it today. So, what?
Me, Chad.
Yeah, Fuzzy Chad. So we get paralyzed Chad. Yeah, but he's happy. Anyway, our viewers are leaving, so they're getting bored. Anyway, so we had a couple of questions that we wanted to have answered. And the first one kind of was brought up by a new member, and she's been phenomenal, really catching on to everything. But she said she wanted to talk about patience.
The song
Patience by Guns N' Roses. No, but the mastery, so to speak, of a lot of these movements. The snatch, the double under, pull-ups, all these things. A lot of people come in and they want to be really good at these immediately. So the advice is that's not going to happen as quick as you may want it to, but be patient. Trust this guy and this guy.
How long have you been in CrossFit?
9 years.
Yeah, you know everything?
I'm getting closer to my muscle up.
There you go.
Yeah. And when I do a snatch, people go, ooh. You've mastered it.
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
Yeah. So be patient. It will come. It'll happen. Make little gains. Don't compare yourself to anybody else. Just get a little bit better every single day. Trust me, that progress will happen, and it happens faster in the beginning than after you're years and years in. So that makes it kind of fun.
Just show up every single day.
Mm-hmm. Consistency. And if there's a movement you want to work on, come before or after class and practice it. Practice your patience or your movements. So I thought that was a pretty good question. Next up, the next question I feel is really, really kind of a cool topic. We're going to talk about nutrient timing. All right. So I want to preface this topic. I think. Oh, Chad, you got to go? Okay. We'll see you next week. All right. Okay. Chad's gone. Now we can make fun of him. Nutrient timing. So I want to preface this topic by saying nutrient timing is not as important as your nutrition as a whole. So if you don't have what you eat and your energy requirements dialed in, nutrient timing isn't really going to have too much of an effect. So if you are eating Pop-Tarts and Taco Bell all day, every day, one, you're going to wonder why you're not making progress in here. But two, trying to time your Taco Bell and your Pop-Tarts before or after your workout probably isn't going to have too much of an effect.
What about Pop-Tarts and Jack in the Box tacos? The loaded tacos.
Life-changing.
Oh my goodness.
Right? So when you're done at Cal Coast Beer Company, thanks, Rich, stop by Taco Bell and get the...
No, Jack in the Box.
Jack in the Box, sorry.
Get those.
Taco Bell's gross.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
They're amazing.
Can we stay on
the
health topic here? We're talking about healthy people, not your horrible habits. Anyway, they are delicious. But anyway, so we have the question was, what type of macronutrients, what should our pre-workout meal look like? What should our meal directly after a workout and our post-workout look like? So we're going to start, obviously, pre-workout, right? What should our pre-workout meal entail? Now, we have hard, medium, and easy workouts here. That's really when you want to geek out. But basically, your pre-workout should have a mixture of carbohydrates and protein. High glycemic carbohydrates, like the stuff that gets your blood sugar a little bit higher. Those are going to be your Pop-Tarts.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Leo gelato, that's a high, you're right. Things like that. The sweeter kind of things, maybe some gummy bears, I don't know. A scoop of Driven pre-workout wad candy, although that doesn't have any macronutrients in it. We want to have some carbs in there. That's going to fuel your body for that workout. Now, ideally, you don't want to have this 5 minutes before we start the warm-up.
Oh, yeah.
It's not. Yeah, you could do that, and it's not going to have time to get into your bloodstream, start building up that muscle glycogen to fuel your workout. So about 1 to 2 hours, have some carbs, have a little bit of protein, right? Depending on how hard or the long the workout's going to be or intensity, more carbs, the better. All right, make sense? We want to fuel that workout 1 to 2 hours before. All right, we've just finished our workout. You've peeled yourself up off the floor. Now is our immediate meal right after a workout. What's that going to have in it?
I can't see.
Oh,
My
right.
eyes are so bad, I can't read that.
Within 30 minutes, they call it the window of Gainz, right? So you're going to
Still
want
can't read that.
another infusion of high GI carbohydrates. This is not the time to have the low GI carbs. You want something super fast to jack that blood sugar back up, replenish all that muscle glycogen that you had, and that's when your muscles are really going to absorb it. And this is also kind of the time if you're gonna have the Pop-Tarts, they're gonna have a little bit less of an effect negatively. All right, your body's ready to absorb those carbohydrates, and you're gonna want a shot of protein as well. So immediately after workout, and within 1 to 2 hours, 2 to 4 hours, your post-workout meal. Now, here's where you're going to have a little bit more carbs. You're going to add more protein. We're going to build our body back up. And this is where we get to add in the fat. Now,
Chipotle.
yes.
Oh, I was right.
It's a pretty good one.
It's a
We
good
got
one.
some rice, we got some beans, and we got some meat. But this is where you're going to want to add the fat. Now, notice before the workout and immediately after the workout, we did not have any fats. So fats are going to slow up the digestion of the protein and carbs, and they're going to negate some of those effects. So now, 2 to 4 hours after our workout, that's when we want to start adding in the fats. But get some carbs, get some protein, now we can add in the fats. So I think that should have answered the question there. We can geek out on this in person. If you guys have more questions on nutrient timing, definitely hit us up in the gym. We like talking about food. He likes eating the food a lot as well. Just don't touch his food.
Yeah. I'm going to go get pancakes. Let's go.
I did that once and I lost a finger, right? It didn't end well.
Go get
The
pancakes.
machete that you had? Yeah, don't touch his Chipotle. Anyway,
No, I have a Mulan sword.
that's what whatever.
Is it the Aladdin sword where like it goes around? It's like a big part over here.
Yeah, it was kind of fat in the middle and it had that, I don't know, it hurt. So, see you guys next week.
I'm surprised I didn't use